request everyone to stand, to please stand for our prayer. Sayan Palomar, please lead the prayer. Amen. Good afternoon, class. Please do remain standing for our energizer. Just follow me. Please do the trend of the TikTok dance, like ice cream yummy, ice cream good. Okay. Are all energized? Okay. And now, before you sit down, kindly arrange your chairs and pick up some papers under your chairs and put it in the trash can. Okay? Take your seat. Do we have absentees today? As I call your name, say present. Very good, because are all here. Let's give a good job clap into yourselves. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job, good job, good job. For us to become smooth in our new discussion, I have the rules and I have the classroom rules. The number 1 is raise your right hand to speak. The number 2, listen to your teacher. And the third is be on time. And the fourth is be prepared for class. Is that clear? Very good. Before we are doing in our new discussion, who can recall what was our last topic on last meeting? Anyone? Deacon. Very good. And now I have here a jumbled letters. I want 2 representatives to arrange this in front. Melon and Guiha, please come in front to arrange the jumbled letters. The jumbled letters R is learning styles. And now, do you have any idea on what will be our new topic or new discussion today in this afternoon? Very good, about the learning styles. And now, students, please lend me your ears. This afternoon, we are talking about the 12 learning style models. But before anything else, kindly read together with the objectives. Thank you. And now, let's tackle about the learning styles by Cobb's model.
Okay, good afternoon, students. And now, but before we're going to jump in to our topic for this afternoon is that first I am going to show you 4 persons who made contributions in the learning styles. And now, the first picture that is being shown here is this. Do you know who is this man? Or who among you here know this man? Juan? No, you got it wrong. How about the others? Ignacio? You got it wrong also. And this man, he is Ignacio Estrada. Ignacio Estrada is an educator known for his contributions in the learning styles, particularly in the context of how students process the adopting of teaching method where the student learns in their needs. Whereas they have their different ways or strategies to learn, but as a teacher, they should know their capabilities or they should know how to teach their students basically their needs, not just or rather than expecting them to adopt a standardized teaching method. And the second picture here, the second person that will make contribution on the learning style is this. Do you know who is this man? Well, none. Then let me give you a short background of this. He is David A. Cole, and he is the founder of Cole's Learning Styles. Again, the founder of Cole's Learning Styles is David A. Cole. David A. Cole is a American psychologist, professor, and educational theorist. He was born in December 1939 in Illinois, United States. Cole is best known for his work in experiential learning. In fact, Cole's learning theory was one of the first tools for evaluating individual learning preferences. And the next persons who made contributions are these two here. Yes. Do you know who are these two or what are their contributions in the learning styles? Well, none. See, the first one, or the first image there is, she is Imra S. Jones, and the second one is Diana Blankenship. Jones and Blankenship define learning styles as the preferred method which students process, observe, comprehend, and retain information where they view that, or it views that each learner has a unique preferences and strengths when it comes to learning. Okay, did you all understood? And who are again the four persons who make contributions in the learning styles? First, we have Ignacio Estrada. Second, David A. Cole, which is he is the founder of the Cole Learning Styles. The third and the fourth is Imra S. Jones and Diana Blankenship. And now, as you can see in the TV screen, there is a cycle there. And the first cycle there is a concrete experience, followed by reflective observation. Next is active experimentation, and the last one is the abstract conceptualization. Now, why is it that concrete experience is presented at the top? Yes, Rosa? Yes, you got it right. Because it signifies where the process begins, where it is the starting point or the starting line. At this stage, learners encounter an experience. This could be either a completely new experience or a reimagined experience that has already happened. And next is the reflective observation. Ignacio, can you give me an idea about reflective observation? Thank you for sharing your idea. After engaging in an experience, the learners should step back to reflect on that task or activity. This stage in the learning cycle allows them to ask questions and to discuss their experience with others. Because reflective observation, it is a reflecting on the experience. And the next is we have the active experimentation. In the active experimentation, it is the planning or trying out what we have learned. Muan, can you give me an idea about active experimentation? Thank you for sharing your idea. In active experimentation, at this stage, the learners form new ideas, or the learners form new ideas to plan or to use their experiences or to use what they have learned in their experiences. And now the last is we have the abstract conceptualization. Can you give me an idea about abstract conceptualization? Thank you for sharing your idea. In abstract conceptualization, it is a learning from the experience. It is where the learners apply their new learnings or ideas to the world around them. And it is where the learners to step out their new ideas or the learnings they gathered from their experience. And now, did you all understand the Kolb's experiential learning cycle? If yes, then let's proceed. And we have the Kolb's learning style 1984. The first one is we have the accommodative. Please read together. Okay, thank you for reading. In accommodative, the learners can solve problems in an intuitive trial or an error what? Or an error grammar rather than through yes rather than through their rather than their analytic ideas. And it has strengths, doing and risk-taking. It emphasizes on adapting oneself in new situations. Okay, in adapting oneself to new situations, there are the learnings we learn from the experiences we experience. And next, the learning mode of accommodative is the concrete experiences because the accommodative is the combination of concrete experiences and the active experimentation. And the values of concrete experiences is the real world situations and it focuses on involved interpersonal experiences, meaning it is the personal or the interpersonal experiences. The next one is we have the active experimentation. It focuses on influencing people and changing situations, and it values the ability to manipulate environments. So now, let's move on to assimilative, okay? Jacob, please read. Okay, can you give me an idea what is assimilative? Yes, thank you for reading and thank you for sharing your idea. In this stage, it requires clear explanations and demonstrations instead of practical learning opportunities. It means the learners can reason inductively. And its strength is building theoretical models and it emphasizes on less on people and more on ideas and concepts. And the learning modes, we have the abstract conceptualization course, we have the logic, ideas, and concepts, and it focuses on the conceptual systems and rigorous idea analysis. And now, the reflective observation, we have it focuses on the understand meaning of ideas, and it values the patience, impartiality, and thoughtful judgment. So when you say impartiality, it means fair. There is no unbiased. It should be, there is no bias. It should be unbiased. There is a fair treatment. And now let's move on to the third one. It is a divergent. Okay, Banyal, please read and can you give me a short idea about divergent? Okay, thank you. Divergent, it is where the learners consider themselves as the what? In the divergent, they consider the learners as the brainstormers because they prefer to observe and not to act. And it strengthens creativity and brainstorming. So also in the divergent, there is included the brainstorming is included, and it emphasizes in social interaction and perspective taking. So in social interaction, there is a social interaction between two or more people. Yes. And the learning modes, in reflective observation, it focuses on understanding of ideas values, patience, impartiality, and thoughtful judgment. And in the concrete experience, it focuses on the involved interpersonal experiences and it values in real-world situations. So as you can see, the learning modes, the four learning modes is always are still the same. Yes. The strength and the emphasis of all the four learning modes are still the same. And the last one is we have the convergent. Okay, Virai, can you please read the convergent and can you give us a short idea about it? Okay, thank you for reading and sharing your idea. In convergent, individuals with a convergent learning style are the good, they are told as the problem solvers, where they can use their learning to solve the solutions in practical issues. And the strength of it is intelligence test. It emphasizes on the problem solving and decision making. So of course, the problem solving and decision making is a vital role in our lives. Whereas there are a lot of things or there are a lot of decisions we make and the outcomes of it are maybe good or bad. And its learning modes, we have the abstract conceptualization. It focuses on logic, ideas, and concepts. It values on conceptual system and rigorous idea analysis. And the last one is we have the active experimentation. It focuses on influencing people and changing situations. And it values on ability to manipulate environments.
And now let's proceed to the learning modes. The four basic learning was presented by Cole, and each learning styles is incorporated with the four learning modes. The first learning mode is the concrete experience. Melon, please read. Thank you. And can you give me a short idea about what you are reading? Very good. The concrete experience. This learning mode, the learners they prefer to feel an experience rather than think. Like for example, students are shaping the clay with their hands. Through this, they can feel an experience during doing this kind of activities. And the second learning mode is the reflective observation. Everybody, please read. Thank you. Muan, do you have a short idea about the reflective observation? Okay. This learning mode, reflective observation, this kind of learning mode, the learners do really know the meaning of an idea through their reflective observation. Like for example, the students while shaping the clay with their hands, they are also carefully observing the shape of their creation and thinking about how it feels in their hands and considering what they could change to improve it. Understand? Okay, let's proceed to the third learning mode. The abstract conceptualization. Akab, please read the abstract conceptualization. Thank you. Anyone can give a short idea about the abstract conceptualization? Okay, Yoram. Good idea. Abstract conceptualization, this learning mode, the learners are able to attend the task which is more on investigation of an ideas. They know the different option analysis which is involved the task that they are investigating. Like for example, the students are comparing their to their classmates while comparing the form of an ideas and thinking about how to improve their techniques. Understand? Is that clear? Okay, now let's proceed to the last learning mode, which is the active experimentation. The active experimentation, this mode focuses on actively influencing people and changing situation. This kind of learning mode, this is more are focusing on experimentation, unlike into the other mode, that learning by observing. They are doing a solution in order to produce productive results. Like for example, the students are showing their new techniques and observing results, and also they are adjusting the future objects. And the fourth learning modes is very important in our learnings. And now, let's proceed to the learning environment. The learning environment are support to the various learning styles and they're associated with the learning modes. The teachers must be sensitive to incorporate the learning environment with the learning styles and the learning modes. The first learning environment is the effective learning environment. Jonel Lanaha, please read the learning environment. Thank you. Do you want an idea about what we have reading? Yes, very well said. An effective learning, the learners are experiencing the real thing through different activities such as role play or etc. That the learners are experiencing the real thing. And the second learning environment is the symbolic learning environment. Everybody, please read. Thank you. The symbolic learning environment. This learning environment, it is an information abstract and usually presented in readings, data, pictures, and lecture formats. And the next is the perceptual learning environment. Banyan, please read the perceptual learning environment. Thank you. The perceptual learning environment, this learning environment, the learners are collecting relevant information and researching questions through different perspectives, such as on opinion, by listening, by observing, discussing, to express their different perception. And the last learning environment is the behavioral learning environment. Can you please read, Chabelita? Thank you. About what you have reading, do you have an idea? Very good. The behavioral learning environment, this learning environment is focuses on teachers because the teachers are acts or guide or as coach so that the learners they can gain intrinsic rewards and values. Understand? Questions? Clarifications? Since you are all understand about the learning modes and learning environment and the learning styles was presented by Paul, now let's proceed to the next activity.
Okay, for you to unleash your skills, I want you to group yourselves into two. Abhishek, start counting from 1. Okay? In the right side will be the group 1 and in the left side will be the group 2. And I want on each group choose a representative to pick a topic inside the cup. Okay? So the group 1 picked accommodative and the group 2 picked APT clap. Do you know how to do an APT clap? Okay, just follow the steps that I'll be showing to you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. APT, Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. APT, And now, the group 1 and the group 2 got the perfect score. And let's give yourselves a perfect clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. And now, for your let's do a quick recap to our earlier discussion. Okay? Be cheating? Yes, may you please stand up? Okay. What are the 4 learning rules? Correct. And thank you for your answer. And Chabelita, give at least 2 of the learning styles. Give at least 2 learning styles. Is Chabelita's answers correct? Yes, correct. 1. It seems like you're not listening. May you please stand up? Okay, I have a question. As a student, how can you adopt a deeper understanding behind the closed learning style model? Okay, thank you for your answer, Muan. Good job, students. It looks like you listened attentively to our discussion earlier. With that, let's give yourselves a good job clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job, good job, good job. And now for